How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of my trip. On the last episode, I went through my first day of training, and this episode, I believe it covers my second day of training, and I think I end up going to a mall or some shit. Hold on, let me click through this video. Yes, this is my second day of training, and in this episode, we're gonna be going through a lot more of what the training experience is like in Santai. So I hope you enjoy the show.
Go. Come on. No. Every time you're ever challenged, you end up just lying on your back because you're just like, oh, I'm cute. I'm a cute puppy. I got all this fur. Ah! Come on. Tiger, come on. There you go. Get your ass over there, eating all that garbage. Fuck wrong with you? Hey.
So now I begin this was my first run, and dude, trying to run in the beginning of my training was so agonizingly painful. And it was just so uncomfortable. Every bit, I touched base on this a little bit in the last video, how every little bit of exercise that I was doing was such a challenging, was just so challenging. And even this, just like a simple run up the road, whooped my ass like crazy. Like the heat wasn't unbearable. And it was still humid. It was pretty humid. Not for nothing, like having these vehicles run literally right up beside me was kind of scary. And if it wasn't the vehicles, it was definitely the dogs.
Oh, what?
In Thailand, they are pretty lax in regards of their leash laws. I'm trying to figure out this OBS shit. So yeah, in Thailand they're very lax with their leash laws. So when you're out there, it's incumbent on you to make sure that the dogs, you protect yourself from dogs, because dogs do run around. They get all over the place, and they can be very aggressive, and they're also very, very racist. I lost the class. I was supposed to run with the class and didn't know which way they went, so I just kind of picked my own path. This was not the right way to go. I was supposed to keep running down the street. I'm actually going into, you came into the wrong neighborhood land. So, just be mindful of the dogs, guys. And after that run, I began my morning training. And at this point, I'm just taking off my shoes, but man, I'm already drenched in sweat. It's feeling rough as fuck morning. And of course, I start the day with a little bit of jump roping, because I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of a fat ass. So I figured the first thing that I gotta work on is all this excess weight, because it's this excess weight that is really slowing me down. And I knew it was going to be painful, and it was going to be really tough and awkward, but, you got to do it, bro. You got to eat your veggies before you can get to the dessert and the good stuff. Ooh, wait, goddamn. Dude, look at me. Holy shit, hold up. Damn, son, look at that belly. Holy shit, I don't know if you can see the cursor on OBS. Woo-wee. Holy shit, like, look, man, I ain't no spring chicken right now, but I can say that I'm not as fat as I was back then. But dude, it took a while. That part right there was just like, I'm sure with like plenty of people have gone through the weight loss process, and it's really, really tough, because in the beginning that's when you're starting everything. That's when everything is very, very difficult. That's when you're not seeing the return of your investments. So it's just at this time period, it was always just like, you know, everything sucks, everything's brutal, everything's difficult and foreign, and you're just doing your absolute best to trying to just push through, and just keep trying to lose weight. But man, this part right here was way before it ever started getting any good. And so when I was actually able to get to a point, which will be way down the line from where we're at now, where I was slimmer and I was able to perform better, that took a while. I mean, hell, I look pretty fat right now. But it's the holidays. That's why I'm still pretty chunky. What the fuck do I do here, bro? I'm trying to click on shit and I just feel like I'm stumbling over windows. What am I doing? And this? Okay, yeah, we're good. So actually, oops. I forgot that I didn't record a lot of my second day of training. Oopsie. I just recorded me doing a little bit of stuff on my own. I guess at this point I was still very bashful with trying to capture content, because I'm not used to content creation. I'm not used to doing all this, so I still feel, and I almost walked past the place I'm staying at. So I just headed back home after my training, and it was just time to vibe, chill. This was probably one of my favorite times in the day. Right after your first round of training, you come back, you take a nap, order some food, and chill. And that's what I did. But I caught wind that there was a weed shop nearby that I had to go check out. So that's where I was headed. I was headed to go get some herb from the local dispensary. And it really wasn't that local. I had to take a car there. But it was worth it. They had amazing discounts there. I think the place was called SKP Cannabis. Some shit like that. Here it is, yeah, SKP. So if you're ever going to Santai, you're gonna want to head over here to get your herbs. And after you buy, they're very hospitable. They let you chill in the back, and you can smoke weed there and just hang out. It's a pretty good vibe. And then after that, I took an Uber back home, and I guess I just hung out for the day and got ready for my training.
Points. I got a laundry day. I got my joints, and it was for one hell of a deal. Holy shit. It was like 80 baht for a joint, and every additional joint you got like 10 baht off. So it was like 3 joints was like 200 baht. So I bought 6. And now I have enough weed. And it's actually like, well, it's Sour Diesel and White Widow. 2 very like top tier strains. I know Sour Diesel is a very common one, but I specifically recall White Widow being one that was like ooh, wow. But I gotta remember what I learned in Colorado. When you go out here and you're trying marijuana, the way you try marijuana is that you smell the plant, and if the smell of the plant intrigues you in any way, that's probably something you might want to try smoking. At least that's what I learned. I might be wrong.
And then after an afternoon of vibing, it was time for my second round of training. And of course, man, you gotta give props to the rainy season. Oh shit, here we go. Oh man. Look at my chunky ass. Oh, it's so hard. Everything's so difficult. Like, look how lumbering I am. This was something that took me a moment to learn, was that I'm a lot slower than I think I am. So it took me a while to just like, because like, I mean, granted, look, I have weight that I need to lose, but even if I lose weight, I'm still gonna be a heavier dude than most people. So what was great about coming out here and doing all this training is that not only I learned about, you know, Muay Thai, I learned a lot about myself. Seeing myself out here is just, you know, we have an image in our heads of who we are, and then when we actually see ourselves and we see, you know, this type of footage in ourselves in action, it's always a different like view. I don't know, maybe other people are more aligned with how their bodies are. Maybe I'm just suffering from some degree of body dysmorphia. But it was certainly a interesting experience, especially when the parts that teach you are the parts that cause you to get your ass whooped. At least that's how you learn. You just learn by taking them lumps. And right here, this teacher, his name is Bim. Fucking love this guy. He's one hell of a fighter. And I think here he's trying to teach me how to sweep and fall. I think he gets me too at some point. I think right up here he's going to sweep me. Oh, there he goes. Got me. Got me. And then, of course, after I'm done doing my round, I always try to put in some time in the bags because, man, my arms always got so tired and I drained so quickly. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go throw hooks, just use my arms. Yep, gassed out. Gassed out. It's like, dude, that's all it took at that time, man. All it took was just a few mediocre punches, and then I'm like, I'm just sucking air, dude. Damn, bro. Fucking School of Hard Knocks, man. School of Hard Knocks. And then, of course, after I throw some punches, I gotta work out the legs. Definitely not easier. I mean, granted, everything was fucking brutally difficult, but I was like, man, if you just work out the legs, work out the kicks, the punches, maybe I'll actually start having fun. Look at that. Did you see that? Hold up. Check this shit out. Look at the sweatiness of me, bro. Hold up. Wait for it. Come on, show me the sweat, bitch. Oh goddamn, we're at this shit again, huh? Hold on. Look at that. Damn, you see that shit? Oh my god, look at that puddle. And then, man, hey, let me tell you something. When you go out there, first of all, you're gonna get nasty. That juice that's on the floor, dude, you're gonna get that juice on you. You're gonna get other people's juice on you. It's gonna be nasty. If you're going out there, bring antifungal. Take care of any injuries or any wounds that you may have, because if not, you're asking for an infection. But man, oh man, dude, the sogginess that you would get to while you're training out there, insane, bro, insane. So now we're about to see what the evening entails for me, and usually just consists of ordering a bunch of food and just eating myself into a coma. Probably wasn't the best thing to do if I was trying to lose weight. I actually did struggle a bit to lose weight in the beginning of my training because I was just taking my indulgences a little bit, too far. But I couldn't help myself, man. Being in a country where the price of food wasn't an issue and I could just order as much of it, have it delivered to my room with ease. And here's the food that arrived. I got myself a coconut milkshake, and I got myself let's throw this thing out. Always forget about this guy. This thing smells like crotch. Put that away. So this dish is called fried clams. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, it's like a clam omelet or some shit like that. And I guess I'm supposed to pour this into it. So now, what I got here is dish number 2. This is just a mix of meats with basil and spices. A very salty, savory profile with this guy right here. We got a mix of meats. We got some pork, minced pork. We got crispy pork, which is like chicharron, which is like the pork fat. We got some beef right there. We got some squid up there. So we got this massive concoction. Let's go ahead and take a bite. Well, guys, that was this week's episode. I'm hoping that you were able to enjoy it. Next week, I'm going to be covering a little bit more in depth of what class was like. I'm going to be showing. The next episode is going to be covering what clenching was like. and I took my first day off and I went to my first movie theater in Thailand. And that's gonna be next week's episode. It's gonna be more of a chill one. So if you like what I'm making, please give me a sub or a comment or a like or what have you. I'm still learning a whole lot, and this is definitely becoming more of an enjoyable process as I'm figuring out the steps to it. And I still have a lot more to improve. So if you guys can give me any pointers, any advice, I'd love to hear it, because Lord knows I could use it. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.